Just watched it, trying to collect myself, feeling too many emotions to speak clearly on anything at the moment. My head feels numb, but my chest feels like it's on fire. Regardless, thank you, Swoop. God whispered, "You endured a lot. For that, I am truly sorry, but grateful. I needed you to struggle to help so many. Through that process, you would grow into who you have now become. Didn't you know that I gave all my struggles to my favorite children?" Oh, I like that. Why on earth would he do that to children? What a stupid thing to say. This will be the nail in the coffin to lock away all the harrowing, clout-sucking vampires who AU, Adam McIntyre, and a whole fandom. Find peace and healing, Josh. My DMs are open if you wish to talk. I did a lot against you. I informed millions upon millions of Johnny's claims against you in my videos. I will rectify them in follow-up videos. Sorry. I always believed you were genuine. I'm still not even halfway done watching it, but I am so sorry this person tried so damn hard to get people to go against you and defame you. We see you, Josh, and you're not the villain. I hope you're able to heal and live an amazing life with your wife and Shadow. Much love. Just know there are a lot of us who always believed you and who have always been on your side. I'm proud of you for speaking your truth, and I'm glad that the truth is now coming to light. I was always behind you, Josh. Lots of us were. Please take care of yourself. You have always been a light in our lives. No lines ever crossed. I don't know if this means anything, but I'm sorry for any mean tweets that I have said in defense to those people. I was wrong. Glad the actual truth is coming out about this situation. I was always on your side. I'm so sorry for all the hate you've gotten. I hope you and your family are doing okay. It's been a long time coming, dude. We're here. I always saw you, Josh. I'm so proud of you for building a life you love despite so much unwarranted hate and animosity directed towards you. I am so proud of you for speaking your truth and for never giving up. I am so relieved for you. I can't imagine how much hurt you held inside all this time. Thank goodness it's all coming to light now. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm proud of you for remaining strong through all these years of pain and growth. I'm so glad you're finally being heard when you should have been all along. In the end, the truth always comes to light. Johnny was not honest, never could bring forth non-altered receipts. His story flipped and flopped. He was trying to equate his trauma to others in which they were never ever the same. Shame on him. I could only imagine. It's a whole lot to process. I felt like I went through all the emotions at once. So happy for the truth being told. Sending virtual hugs to you, bro. I hope that this now being out there can bring you some semblance of peace and closure, and I am sorry for what you've been going through from both Colleen and Johnny and the fans for years, hoping you can heal from this. I had to pause the video so many times because it was all so disturbing, and only increasing so with every passing second. I blocked Johnny on here at 42 minutes in. He manipulated so many people, and the way he used everyone is so horrible. I'm so sorry. I wanted to send you my sincerest apology for any words I said in response to his initial claims. He has manipulated and coerced countless people into his false narrative, but people like Swoop ensure the truth is told. Sending love your way. Couldn't have said it better myself. So sorry, Josh. You deserve a happy ending in all of this. You've always had to be the one sorry for narcissists, and I'm hoping all of this is giving you the remaining closure and peace. Keep pushing, friend. I love you. Literally had to mute his posts on Twitter. I've never followed him because he gave me a bad feeling and wouldn't stop dragging you every day, and it just gave me big vibes. Can't believe so much has come to fruition. Take time to process. Sending love always. Me too. So sorry for everything you've been through. Everybody makes mistakes, but you truly showed a person's past doesn't define who you are in the present. Major respect and wish you all the best. God, I feel so vindicated to know that I made a good choice when I chose to stay supportive of you. Good to know my gut feeling was right. I can only imagine how you're feeling. Hope you continue to be strong and well, Josh. The way mine and my husband's mouths dropped. We are so proud of you and finally speaking your truth. I know this whole thing isn't about you, but your particular story is still important. Swoop did a great job, and you have been incredibly strong all these years, being true to yourself even when others didn't understand your side. I'm happy that you finally have a voice in telling your own story. I love this comment. Standing behind you. Let's go, Joshua. Your mental health and your story is important. Take care of yourself. I feel relief for you, Josh. You've been fighting hard for yourself, and nobody was listening. I never fully wanted to believe the allegations, and I'm glad I didn't. I always trusted you and wished the best for you. It's time to clear out your name for good. I'm so sorry you had to deal with this, Joshua. You didn't deserve it. I was always a fan, even when it was hard to be. Justice always prevails, even if it takes a lifetime. Wishing you nothing but peace. I'm so glad you're finally vindicated. I support you. I've been on your side since the MTV True Life episode, and I really hope that you are finally able to get some peace now. Sending you nothing but love and positivity because you deserve it. I haven't known you then, but had followed your YouTube career for a while. Everything you've endured couldn't have been healthy, but you definitely are my idol for overcoming these hardships. I appreciate you. I'm sorry, Josh. I started to believe everything until I saw this doc. I'm sorry that his lies even made me believe for 1 second you'd be capable of doing something so sinister. Standing with you, Josh. Really glad Swoop gave you the platform. We hear you, Josh. I always believed you. Johnny always gave me super bad vibes, and it's always about him. We got you. I hope that you can feel all of the love and support now. We stand behind you. Now it is your time. Thankfully, I'm happy for you. Enjoy the new ride. Silver linings, babe. Glad Spanky Valentine provided this for you. Keep focusing on these. We stand with you. You got this. I am so sorry. He really had me fooled. Credit to you, my guy. Having the receipts to defend yourself but not releasing them shows that you were the bigger person all along. All this time getting so much crap for actions you didn't commit. Hopefully you stayed off the socials. Glad this came out now rather than never. It makes so much sense now why you were hounding Lily Marston and Jessie Smiles about correcting Johnny's defamatory lie. I'm glad that your Twitter DMs and Johnny's inconsistent stories or timelines revealed how deep this one sided obsession was with you. I hope they apologize to him privately and publicly, to be honest. It's only fair after they both shat on Josh during and after the podcast episode. Hey guys, as many of you have probably already seen, there's been a major development in the Colleen Ballinger saga as it relates to her alleged victim and our past interview guest, Johnny Silvestri. Johnny's account were embellished, misrepresented, and or manufactured. Unfortunately, we were not made aware of any of these discrepancies before Swoop's video was released yesterday, August 17, 2023, going out of town for the weekend for her birthday. This news was and still is both shocking and upsetting, and while we will be addressing it in an upcoming episode as soon as we are able to film, in the meantime, we just want to express how incredibly disappointed, frustrated, and above all, sorry we are. It horrifies us to know that we played a part, while unintentional, in allowing someone to spread a false narrative that does nothing but detract from the very real stories brought forth by the individuals who have been truthful in their accounts. We would never have knowingly platformed someone that stood to undermine any of the factual allegations surrounding Colleen, and since learning of this information, we have made sure to remove the interview as well as one of the follow-up episodes that also include his allegations. We want to extend our deepest apologies to the victims as well as our viewers for how this has transpired, and want to stress again that we would have never chosen to offer our platform to someone if we didn't wholeheartedly believe he was indeed the victim he made himself out to be. That said, despite our ignorance prior to learning of this, we are also aware that we played a role in allowing someone to spread a false narrative, and for that we are so incredibly sorry. We promise to be more cautious in the future when choosing who we extend our platform to so that nothing like this will happen again. Thank you for hearing us out until we are able to speak more in detail about everything as soon as we are able. Until then, we are sending love and support to the victims and are so incredibly sorry for any harm or pain this news and or our role in it may have caused. For clarity on the situation, check out Swoop's video. And attached is a documentary of Swoop, The Devil in Colleen Ballinger's Shadow. He lied to everyone. My statement to Lily Marston and Jessie Smiles: you treated me like garbage even after I pleaded privately, publicly, for you to at least consider giving me a voice. I tried for days. You rolled your eyes and didn't do your homework. You didn't care about how his words could impact my life. You wanted the tea and the clicks. That's it. Your attitude was disrespectful and reckless. Your channel and intentions are literally the polar opposite of Swoop and her team. You are a prime example of why people in my shoes rarely speak up or get justice. Hope you enjoyed the money your ridiculous videos made before you removed them. Also, I saw your statement. Funny how my name wasn't in there at all. Shame on you both. H3 didn't crap on Joshua. Lol, they had Johnny on, but they didn't make a full episode responding to Joshua. I'm talking about Lily and Jesse. Lol, oh, true. I saw you replied saying H3 needs to as well, and I'm like, huh? What? Unless you were referring to a separate tweet I made that stated that anyone who had Johnny on their platform should apologize to Joshua. In which that case, yes, I do still think that H3 should apologize as well. I think H3 should definitely clarify and disavow that whole interview. But I don't think they said anything about Joshua. They only let Johnny have a platform. It's been really hard to watch the backlash you've received during this whole thing. You had every right to speak up when things came out, but because of the obsession from one person, you were bashed and had to go through hell again. I knew something felt off, how he was obsessing over you. Take your time. Your mental health is more important than a response. I pray you're healing. You don't deserve the allegations. You've made mistakes, so have we all. Sending you healing and light. We're here and stand behind you. I'm so incredibly sorry for not believing you and siding with Johnny. He has leached onto other victims, including yourself. I stand with you, Bella, Becky, Soph, Adam, and everyone else's experiences who was leached by Johnny. Tagging Swoop via Twitter handle Spanky Valentine. I've been really worried about how all of the attacks were affecting you, but you have a wonderful support system, starting with your amazing wife. Breathe, you've got this. I'm sorry for anything I spoke against you here, in other online spaces or private ones. The piece Swoop did tonight was scary for many who were manipulated, and I'm sure you were manipulated at many levels. Thank you for doing a Swoop interview. I'm so glad that you have been able to fully speak now that the truth has been exposed. I hope you can continue to heal and have the amazing life you have made for yourself. You've been in my prayers for years. I recall you uploading and quickly deleted a vid, wanting to expose or share your side. Took a minute, but now people are ready to listen. You have a sobriety, beautiful family and friends that aren't in it for clout. Just take things one day at a time. I'm glad Swoop was able to bring the truth about this to light. Whether they always were or they are being converted, people see you. I'm a narcissistic A survivor. That crap penetrates deep. I haven't gotten to your section of Swoop's doc yet, but seeing you apologize again and again broke my heart, and you bent over backwards to do right. He was emotionally A by her ex-wife's fans who harassed him and pushed a false narrative against him, and then mistreated by a vindictive liar. I hope you finally enjoy these moments of freedom, and congrats for the 3 years of sobriety. I always knew this whole situation with Johnny was fishy, and after your multiple apologies, he couldn't stop. Don't know you, but best of luck for future, bro. You take gentle care of yourself. I hope you can keep yourself grounded and calm. I am someone who has been to the pits of despair. I have even tried to leave this world, but I'm still here. I hope you know so many people are with you. Well, I'm glad I didn't quite get the allegations against you. I do think a lot of podcasts and commentary channels owe you an apology. Honestly, Josh, anyone with a brain could see something wasn't right with him. Likely, you won't see this, but this is Harry Crinkle. Almost a decade ago, I said I was with you till the end of the line. Still am. We are here for you, Josh. Please continue to take care. Take a breath and thank the Lord that people will finally see that you are not the horrible person He painted you out to be. Getting your truth out about Colleen will also be that last piece of the puzzle that will complete your new life. You'll be fine. Compensate for the damages that he has caused you. I can't imagine the emotions. Did it ever make you doubt your own intentions at the time? So glad Swoop was able to do some insane investigating. I'd be calling my lawyer. You should be really proud of yourself that you took accountability for any pain you may have caused, even though you obviously knew the full story. The fact he would take that kindness and use it as proof or admission of everything is truly disgusting, and I hope you feel okay. You did not deserve any of this, and I'm sorry you even thought there was a slight chance you could have. That only shows you're empathetic and self reflective, both of which the accuser obviously is not. I really hope you're doing okay and that this has lifted a weight off you. That being said, please remember that there are a lot of people still hurting. Sending support and solidarity to Adam, Becky, Oliver, Ella, Alex, and so many others. This isn't over. Just know my support is merely another voice among thousands that want you to be okay. You told me in our interview that you aren't a perfect person. None of us are. But you were open, transparent, and honest with my team in ways that I never got from the other side. This is a long process for everyone's healing, but I hope it's a step in that direction. For the first time in almost a decade, I feel like I was treated with genuine compassion on a public forum from someone who owes me nothing. You are a safe space for many, safe to speak and listen. That created a safe place for me to be accountable with you as well. Thank you. It really bothered me to see all the hate he sent your way, and I'm so glad you were given a chance to speak and be heard. I really hope that this brings deep peace to your heart and family. You deserve to have some support for once. Thank you for bringing to light false allegations, no matter what Johnny is planning now, because he's now accusing of lying on him. We all got your back. We know the truth. Thank you for everything you do. I truly believe I would not be here without your channel. Thank you for giving me and so many others a safe space to feel loved and validated. I almost tear up whenever you reassure survivors in your videos because it's just something I don't hear a lot, and hearing it from someone who's been through a lot of the horrible crap I've been through too just feels like the biggest hug I didn't know I needed until I got it. I've been going through a lot the last year, and I didn't think I was going to be here. I thought I would have been dead after my 18th, but I'm here and pursuing my dream career. I start college next Friday, and I won't be here if I didn't find you. Thank you for everything, Swoop. You touched and helped so many people, and I hope you know that. Stand you forever. The integrity and quality of character you wield in these situations, Swoop, astonishing and rare. Bless you. Shining a light on darkness can tax the soul. Please make effort to put as much energy back into yourself as you have these people to help heal. Very excited to hear Josh's side as his name has been severely smeared, and I hope he can heal from this too. I'm still so angry about Johnny taking two people's normal fan interactions with Joshua and telling people they were G with no prior suggestion of that. We have spent 3 videos on this entire case, months and months gathering information and listening to the victims, and I still can't believe that it's Colleen. And especially now that she's missing from social media. I feel so ashamed of followed her for so many weeks. Don't feel ashamed. Colleen and her cronies did her fans and others dirty. They should be ashamed. Like Swoop reminds people who were lied to, exploited, etc., and whatnot, it's not your fault. As Swoop says, there's no such thing as a perfect victim, but that does not make you any less valid. I'm actively watching this and my brain is just spinning like holy F. Who would have thought this can of worms would be opened? Glad the situation is shaking out the bad apples and separating them from the good ones. Standing with the victims of Colleen and Johnny, always. Thanks for all your hard work in laying this out for us and standing up for the victims in this continuously awful situation, Swoop. That blocking spree of Johnny, which also included me, was to hide the truth. Glad it is out. This is what happens when you don't accept fake apologies from A's. I would block people if they harass me on a daily basis as well. Move on. You are a grown-ass adult who also talk to kids online. The simple fact of why Johnny kept harassing Joshua is simple. Because he was decent enough to say sorry for any wrongdoing. Because he has done self-work and was trying to take accountability for hurting someone. For the parts that may have been in his control. And the fact Johnny saw that and ran with it like, I can use this, is what truly disturbs me. We all make mistakes, but taking advantage of someone who's trying to make it right, who isn't denying you even things they didn't feel like they did, that's really cruel. It's like he took the apology as an admission when it was anything but. Really sociopathic. Well, hopefully Johnny will wake up because of this and change too and do accountability work himself. But I don't know.